Hey folks, Seannosis is back again in the building, and today we're just gonna do a taste test. One of my most anticipated taste tests. I've waited for 3 years to taste test this apple, the Wambugu apple. Stay tuned. All right, so I'm gonna gently remove this one here. Very nice. Gala size. And this is, as said before, because this is the first year my apple trees are bearing, the apples are not gonna be that large. So hopefully next year we can get a nice large one. But so far, so good. This is the largest one so far I have done a taste test on. And you notice that the Wambugu apple is not elongated because this was cross-pollinated with, my guess is, Pink Lady. All right, so now we'll give it a little smell test. It has that artificial apple smell. Like the traditional red delicious smell, but a little bit more sweeter. See a somewhat of a blemish right here, those spot. Don't know if it's bug damage, but a leaf was covering this part here on the apple. Well, we're gonna taste the red part first. So, nice white flesh. Get overripe. The flesh is starting to become somewhat mealy, so we should have picked it 2 weeks ago. Yeah, the flesh is becoming mealy. So we know that we have to pick the Wambugu apple before all of the skin turns red or it will become mealy. So the less red part of the apple is a little bit more firmer. So the Wambugu apple, it has a little bit of sweetness and a slight little bit of tartness. But I think because this one was in the sun for a long period of time, that's why it's becoming somewhat mealy. Timing is one of those things we have to pay attention to when we're harvesting apples, especially the Wambugu apple. So we compare the Williams Pride with the Wambugu apple. The Williams Pride is a more crisper, more refined and more refreshing apple, especially when the skin turns fully red. My guess is that probably the apples will taste a little bit more better if we place it in the fridge. So the next one, I'm gonna put it in the fridge to chill for a few hours, and then I'm gonna do another taste test on that. So this one we're gonna place in the fridge and see how it tastes when it's chill, to get another perspective versus the one that we tasted more warm, freshly picked from the tree. It was not very excited as I anticipated, but we'll see. So we can compare it to this Gala, and we see that the Gala is a lot bit more larger. We're just gonna put it in the fridge as mentioned earlier to see how it tastes. And actually Wambugu is a very beautiful apple. Alright, so it's been around 4 hours later since I placed this apple in the fridge. So I'm just gonna do the taste test and how the Wambugu apple tastes cooled or chill. So this one is a little bit more better than the first one I did a taste test on. More crunchy, a little bit more crisper. There's no mealiness in it. And there's a nice balance of tartness. A little bit more than I would like because I have a sweet tooth, but so far so good. Yeah, this one definitely tastes far more better than the first one. So final conclusions on the Wambugu apple. Compared to Williams Pride, I would say it's not my most favorite apple, but it is still edible. It tastes like a store-bought gala without the cherry flavor. So it has a hint of sweetness and tartness. More on the tart side, but it's an apple that you have to pick somewhat early before it get full ripe or full red, or it's gonna taste mealy. And this one is very edible. It has that strong artificial smell. And it's up there. Not that impressive based on what I was expecting. I was hoping that it had that more rich, sweet taste like Williams Pride or sweeter, but it is still edible. It's a very beautiful apple, as you can see. Has a nice shape, especially when it's cross-pollinated. Further, I think I'm gonna give it another chance for another season to see if it will improve, because this is the first crop. In terms of ranking so far, it is at number 2, and William Pride is at number 1. Remember, if you made it this far in the video, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Bless.